Hey guys, the Chickens here. We're back today with another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, very excited because this is literally the best start we've ever had for the start of Warships, and we're going to show you guys everything you need to know, from the tech tree to the base to the attack strategy. A lot going on, but we're going to be able to show you exactly how we were able to get up to top 40 global. The highest I got up to today, I think, was 36 or something like that. Pretty crazy. What I want to start, I want to talk about China, but in just 1 second, guys. If you haven't already, make sure that you're throwing that code chicken in the shop. What I want to do this month is do a little giveaway for those of you guys that have been choosing to support the channel. I'm giving away this box, this book. This is called the Lost and Crown book. It's a Clash story. If you look it up on YouTube, there's a whole YouTube series dedicated to it. It's really cool. It's this book about, kind of Clash of Clans lore, and it's really beautiful. This is not the one I'm going to be giving you guys. The one I'm giving you is fully packaged and unopened, but just so you know what it is, I'm giving this away to one lucky winner who will be determined in about a week from now. If you want to enter the giveaway, the link to that is in the Discord server, which is in the video description. All you got to do to enter is use the code chicken in the shop, send a screenshot into the Discord server, and we'll get you entered into the giveaway from there. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, posting season 40 each and every single day. All right, so here's where we're at, guys. So I just unlocked mortars, and here is the base. So if you want to zoom that one out and take a screenshot, go ahead and do that right now. I realize I probably have a little bit more tech than some of you, but that being said, let's go over the tech tree. So there's kind of two paths. There's if you have a little bit more tech and if you have very little tech. So if you're starting in like stone rank, for example, I'll talk about that after. We'll talk about this right now. So for most people, get to bombardiers first. That held true. That's what we needed to do. Bombardiers, way better than grenadiers in every single facet, every single imagination. Shockeneers are fine. Shock mines are good. Not where we need to go just yet. I know there's a bug where we have the smoke screen over here. If you unlock this, I posted it on my Instagram. If you want to see the video, it's just at thechicken24. I posted this, unlocking this on a different account. It does nothing. It literally is just a waste, and it's a bug, so don't unlock the smoke screen. Plus, that multi in general sucks, so just don't go there. All right, so first what we want to do is get to bombardiers, okay? We have to unlock smoke to get there now, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. And we want to do that by going Everspark, building health, bombardiers. That's the path we want to go. From there, we want to make sure that we're taking the top path. Yes, we're going to skip boom mines for now. Boom mines are great, but they're not as good as some of this other stuff. If we can get rockets to tick 3, that's kind of the base level where we need them at. Tick 4 is better. The problem is there's better stuff to spend our tokens on right now. So we're going to come back. We're going to max them out at some point. Mechs are great. Mechs are great at level 1. We don't really need to upgrade them. They're too expensive. Again, better stuff to spend our tokens on for right now. And they're fine at level 1. They have a lot of health, almost 20,000. They do a decent amount of damage. And they also have their stun duration finally after the last update. So then we come through here, and we're going straight to 4ER. We're going shock launchers. Simo is the prototype of choice here. Gunboat energy, we want to upgrade this basically as much as we can after upgrading all of our defenses. So we have mortars maxed, and we're going to be able to get to 4ERs relatively soon. So that's good. That is exciting. And that's where we want to get to next. Is if 4ER is going to be our next big push point. So the guys that are doing really good at 3ERs right now, they usually have critters. And don't get me wrong, critters are very good. But I think 4ERs can be better. So we're going to hold off and wait for that. Now, the next thing I wanted to talk about was the fact that we're at Global 41 right now, which is crazy. And the reason that is, from what I understand, this is not from Supercell. This is just from what I've seen other people saying. Speculative in a sense, I guess. But the Boom Beach servers have split. So China, the entire country, is on a separate server than us. That's why when we scroll through the leaderboard here, we're not seeing nearly as many Chinese names, which typically dominated the leaderboard. If we go back to Canada, we're doing very good right now, but typically number 5 in Canada is not number 40 in the world. So, I don't know. It's cool to be higher in the leaderboard for sure. I kind of I don't know. It doesn't feel like a real number 40 on the leaderboard. You know what I mean? Because typically there's the Chinese players that are right there. But yeah, so I don't know. It's interesting. It's interesting. And what I wanted to say most importantly, if you've never got a top 500 trophy, then this is 100% your season to do that because, excuse me, less competition, less people on the leaderboard means there's more spots available for all you guys. So, yeah. So there's the base. We're going to show you the attack. And we have shown you the tech. So the attack's pretty straightforward. We can do it live. We'll try to get into a couple here and see what we can do. It's basically a delay drop. So it's a delay drop with the mechs and the bombers and Sparky. I like to go 3 mechs and 5 bombers. I find that spaces them out pretty well. It kind of depends. I mean, if you're playing 3 engines at a point where they don't have rocket launchers and they don't have shock launchers, then you can get away with doing all bombardier. That was kind of an early on meta. And not so much now. Not so much now. Pretty well everyone is running mech bombers. And, if they're getting really fast times, they have critters. But yeah, we're hoping that people are going to fizzle on us or take a longer time. That's basically the idea of our base right now. It's just to slow them down. We're kind of base riding pretty hard at the moment, but I mean, so is everybody else. That's just what the meta has turned out to be on day 1 and day 2. As people save up for 4 ERs and rocket choppers. Rocket choppers are going to be nasty. Some guys will have them tomorrow. Very, very, high tech guys, but yeah. This is what I mean. See, this is the problem with not having China in the game is that the queue times are going to be very, very long as you get up to higher levels. Now, that being said, queue times are always going to be high in the top 50. That's not a new thing. So I personally have not experienced a lot of extra long queue times today or anything like that, so I don't want to make that seem like it's a bigger deal than it is because it's not, in my opinion. But yeah, so let's go. Here's how I like to do it. I like to go 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. And then we'll throw out sparks, critters, and let's go like that. Spark died somehow right off the bat. That almost never happens, but that's fine. So the biggest thing that we want to do on these attacks, guys, keep the Simo down. If we're not able to keep the Simo down, everybody's going to die. All our bombers are going to get popped, and that's not what we want to have happen. So Spark going down right away is pretty much... It's pretty much game over because Spark and her passive critters are really what keeps the heat off the bombardiers. So, I mean, we'll see what's going to happen. We've got a bunch of naked bombers out here. This is not going to go well. This is not going to go well. And this is not how any of my attacks have gone thus far, so that's kind of annoying, but whatever. And we're going to have to use another shock over here. There's that shock launcher, and we got nothing to protect these bombers. We got another mech here in the lineup, but I can't even throw him out yet. It's a little bit too early, but now we have to. Man, that sucks. That really sucks. All right, I'm gonna retreat because that was awful. I can't believe that just happened, but whatever. It happens. It happens. That's really, really stupid. And there's a Chinese player that's, I guess, not living in China, so. Whatever, let's find a decent attack. We can at least show you how we do most of these. I beat Cobra Bomber earlier, which was pretty cool. That's not a good base. Let's go. Is that the same one? Yep, that's the same one, chicken. Yeah, this one, 155. I mean, we want to be looking at around a 210 time. You see right here, the difference is I just didn't throw Spark down before the bombers, so... Throw the bombers down first, just so you don't risk Spark dying. Should be fine either way. We just got really unlucky there. But anyway, so then we throw our next mech down on the left so we can eat some of those shocks. Shock the cannons and the Simo that's going to be hitting him, just so he lasts longer and can still, again, eat those shocks for us. Right as we get in about to... See where that sniper tower is? That's about as far back as we need to go before we launch the rest of these troops. Now, you see we can throw this mech down really early. Even before these 2 defenses are gone, because we know he's so slow and we're not using flares anywhere, right? So he's so slow and we're not using flares anywhere. By the time he gets to that flag, all that stuff that we were worried about is going to be long gone. So at that point, we can put out our bombers. They're going to walk a little bit faster, so we can delay them a little bit longer, and it's not as big of a deal. I try to always space the first two boats because you see what happens. The first boat always ends up finding a cluster of mines, so if we can not put 6 bombers through all of that and just put 3, then that's definitely better. You see right here, we did lose quite a lot to these mines, but that's how these attacks go, and we were able to pull it out just like that. So that's the attack. That's basically everything. I don't know. It's not working for me right now, but we were crushing it all day. I think we just got to wait a little bit and get some better matchmaking, but either way, there it is, guys. So pretty successful day 1. I couldn't be happier with how everything went today. And I hope that you guys are too, and I hope that that does help you out. So, yeah, like I said, make sure to subscribe to the channel, posting Season 40 each and every single day. If you're interested in that Clash book, then throw in the code Chick in the shop, enter the Discord server. Link to that is in the video description. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. That is going to wrap up the video today. Make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative. Catch the next one, guys. Check it out.